Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, we have some disturbing and sad news coming out of St. Louis, Missouri today. Now, one of the stars of the reality show Sweetie Pies, Tim Norman, has been accused of murder for hire, killing of his own nephew, Andre Montgomery. Yes, now you know Tim is the son of Sweetie Pie owner Robbie Montgomery. And her son, Andre Montgomery, was murdered, but he had a son, Andre Jr., and he was killed back in 2016, and the murder had never been solved. But we are told that Tim Norman, 41, has been charged with conspiracy to use interstate commerce facility in the commission of a murder for hire, resulting in the death in connection with the March 14th, 2016 death of 21-year-old Andre Montgomery. Now, also a co-conspirator is Terica Ellis, an exotic dancer from Memphis, who investigators said worked with Norman. She was also arrested and charged with the same crime. Yes, now according to the charging documents, Norman in 2014, he took out a life insurance policy on his nephew, Andre Montgomery, on which he was the sole beneficiary. Now, the document said he made multiple false statements in acquiring that policy. He lied about Montgomery's income and his occupation. Now, he also he took out $450,000 worth of life insurance on his nephew. Now, he tried to take out a third policy but was denied. Now, less than 2 years ago, on March 14, 2016, Andre was shot and killed. Now, according to the charging documents, this Terica Ellis, and Tim came to St. Louis from out of town the day before the deadly shooting. Now, they each purchased and activated temporary cell phones at the same store the next day. Now, documents said that Ellis, the exotic dancer, and Norman stayed in contact throughout the day using the phones. Now at around 8 p.m., Andre left the house. He was in the 3900 block of Natural Bridge Road to take a phone call. While he was outside, he was shot and killed. Now, phone records indicate that the sales was with the cell phone Ellis bought and activated earlier that day, and that Montgomery earlier in the night had texted Miss Ellis her address of the house where he was eventually murdered. Now, GPS data from Ellis' phone shows she was at the home at the time of the deadly shooting, and her first call after the shooting was to, you guessed it, Tim Norman. Now, shortly after the shooting, she was back on the road returning to Memphis. Both of the temporary cell phones were deactivated less than a day after the shooting. Now, days later, the exotic dancer, Ellis, deposited more than $9,000 in cash into multiple bank accounts. Now, one of the accounts was opened the day after the deadly shooting. Now, prior to the homicide, she had a negative balance. Now, over the next week, Tim attempted to collect on the life insurance policy, but the company did not pay because Norman failed to provide several documents. Now, that same week, he also met up with Ellis in L.A. GPS data from different cell phones showed. Now, Tim also sent Ellis $700 using a Western Union on April the 30th. Now, the St. Louis Police Department and the FBI are still investigating. Well, guys, it doesn't look too good for Tim. I mean, come on now. He tried to take out 3 life insurance policies on this young man weeks before he got killed. And you know, Miss Robbie always said that her grandson was set up. She always said that someone had called him out to kill him. But I know she never would have thought it was her own son, Tim. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I know you are guilty until proven you. I know you are innocent until proven guilty. But, I mean, even if Tim doesn't go down for the murder and planning the murder and hiring the murder, he's still going to go down for falsifying records and all this insurance fraud. And you remember he is an ex-felon. And I am told he is being held without bond. Yes, without bond tonight in jail. So I'm really feeling so sad for Miss Robbie, because not only, the death of her grandson was a tremendous blow for her, but to find out that her only child was the reason for his death, who planned his death, who had him murdered for money. I mean, if he would murder his own nephew, my goodness, he would have probably tried to. I'm not saying, but I mean, what if he? And Miss Robbie need to see if he done got some insurance policies on her. I mean, this ninja is something else. Now, Jennifer Williams said he was crazy, and we thought Jennifer was crazy. So Jennifer and Janae may have been on to something. Not long ago, he was so mad at Janae and spilling the tea on her and everything. But this is unbelievable, guys. Well, I am going to pray for the family. I am definitely going to keep Miss Robbie in my prayers. And if Tim is guilty of this, I hope they prosecute to the fullest, to the highest decimal on him, because this is ridiculous. I mean, talking about money hungry, as the old folks say, money hungry. Well, guys, you heard it here, and we're going to be keeping an eye on this case very closely. And when I find out other details, hey, you'll be the first to know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, be blessed, y'all.